What's up, guys? Today I'm doing a video on a rifle that I still can't believe I own. This is the Ohio Ordnance B.A.R, the 1918 A3. It's based on the A2, but since it's semi-auto, they designated it the A3. It's got the synthetic stock on it. Now, these are built off of surplus parts kits. Later in production, they start making their own parts, but this one's early enough in the serial number that it's made with some USGI parts. I can't tell you how much of it is original, but a lot of it is. This came from Points at Armory Auctions, who I want to thank personally because I did not have the money to just give him a check. I did payments. So RJ, you're awesome. Thank you for letting me do that. But Points at Armory Auctions, check them out. You know, I've wanted one of these forever, but I just kind of figured, you know, with the high price tag, I'm never going to own one. But here I am with one. It's so cool. So it weighs 20 pounds and it's chambered in 30-06, which normally 30-06 kicks pretty good, but in a rifle this heavy, it kind of sits there. Like it moves a little bit, but it's very pleasant to shoot. And it's got a fantastic trigger on it. I've found myself multiple times having to slow down the rate of fire because when it's a buck around, and that's on a good day, shooting 20 rounds as fast as you can, that's 20 bucks. And I had to keep telling myself to slow down. Maybe I should have done it at least one time on camera, but whatever. This thing is such a joy to shoot because of its weight. It just sits there. Alright, now that was expensive. Now I did run into one issue with fouling, and it wasn't going into battery. To disassemble this gun, you kind of scratch up the finish, and I didn't really want to do that. There's a couple levers that you turn and it scratches up the finish, so I didn't really want to do that. Luckily I got firing by soaking it in oil and just working the action, and it worked all the debris out, and it's been pretty reliable. But this gun is one that needs lubrication. And it's surprisingly accurate. I looked through my footage, and for some reason I did not record when we were shooting it at range. Like, I did not record any of the targets for some stupid reason. I think I made a short out of it, but I did not record it with this camera. Oh, look at that. I actually have it at the right height. Okay. It's funny how quickly ammo goes. So when I got the rifle, this was not a new gun. It had some rust on it, and it still does. I haven't had a chance to get it all off. For the most part, I just found a lot of the areas and just put oil over it. It's just, I work a lot. So getting time to scrub a gun to get all the rust off, it's a challenge. Like, the only time I get is weekends, and I'm spending that at the range, or I'm so tired I'm taking a nap. I need to do that, and that is in the future. Hi, Luger. I have a cat, and if he pops up, just say hello, Luger. What else can I say? So the only criticism I have with the gun is the bipod. The bipod kind of sucks. So once it's actually put into place, it's not terrible, but to adjust it, it's got these wing nuts that you have to loosen, and then you adjust to the height that you want and tighten it down. But I found that it will work its way down. So You have to really wrench it in place. Plus, when you fold it up, I can show you really quick. So once you fold it up, it's kind of a pain because it doesn't really stay in place. But that's how you fold it up. And there's a little notch in there. Now my rifle did not have the bipod or the carry handle. Now I understand taking the bipod off because it is kind of a pain and adds weight to this rifle, but this carry handle is really nice. I ended up finding one online for cheap. Alright, so how the bipod actually mounts is it goes over the muzzle like that. And there's a sleeve that's also a flash hider. And it just... Come on, camera. Do you mind focusing on the right thing, camera? Anyways. Now we got our flash hider on there. Now I can shoot it just standing. I can't see it. Put that down, it'll be a little easier. The magazine release is inside the trigger guard, which is unique, and then you have a 20 round magazine. So that's the big thing about these mags, is you have kind of two lips to get past, two feed lips. So when you lock in the back one, you also have to lock in at the front. Right there, that's $10. All right. Okay, cool. It's got some flip up sights right here, which we got it sighted in. Like I said, this thing is surprisingly accurate. Disassembly, I haven't actually disassembled this gun. Like I said, I saw videos on how to do it, and they all say, well, you're gonna scratch your finish. So I haven't done it. I've just made sure that there's enough lubrication on the inside and then worked it so that the oil is everywhere in the receiver. But really this winter I should look into completely disassembling this thing and getting it spotless, because I don't think I'm going to shoot this thing a lot. I would love to, and if anyone would like to send me 1,000 rounds of 30-06, I would love to just shoot it as fast as I possibly can. So if you want to send me 1,000 rounds, I would be happy to shoot that for you. Now, sadly, like I said, this is a semi-auto. It's converted from an open bolt to a closed bolt. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, well, why? What's the point of that? I had one guy tell me it's kind of like having a Corvette with a Chevy Impala motor in it. I'm not sure if I got my car terminology correct, but you get the point. But my point is, it's like, well, do you want a Corvette with no engine in it? This thing could be a block of metal that's all welded up, that's a display piece only, or it can be converted to semi-auto and I could still enjoy it. Or option 3, we get our rights back. Wouldn't that be nice? So I actually was aiming for something. There is a metal target about 100 yards out, and once it starts to swing, it's tricky to get it at the right spot where it'll just stop in its place. It just stops. It's really cool when you get it. Is it worth the price tag? That is extremely subjective. That's a lot of money. Like, that's a cheap used car. I can't tell you if it's worth it. I I mean, I spent it and it hurt spending it, but it is super cool. Like, you go out to the range with this, you're going to turn heads. It is a smooth shooter. Yep, there's Luger. Hi. Are you going to make an appearance? I think he might make an appearance. So this is Luger. This is the cat that just sprinted into my apartment one day. You want to come here? But yeah, is it worth the money? I don't know. To me it is. Just because you get a piece of history, a cool factor, I don't. Come on. Hello, Luger. Say hello to all my viewers. So Luger, what do you think of the B.A.R? Do you think it's awesome? Luger might think this thing is awesome. Is it worth the price tag? Is it worth $6,000? Well, you're grooming yourself. Yeah. I don't know what that means. Tell me in the comments what that means. Yeah, you're a good kitty. But this video got off track. Is it worth the high price point? That is very subjective. It's definitely well built. I can't complain on the quality of the construction. It is a lot of fun to shoot because of the weight. It is a pleasant shooter. It is an accurate shooter. I mean, if you have the money, it's something that will get attention at the range, and it is something that will put a smile on your face. Is it as cool as full auto? No, but thanks to Reagan, we can't have that unless you have a very specific license. So this kind of allows normal people like you and me to be able to take something out to the range, have fun with it, and experience history, and get a glimpse of what it was like to carry one of these things. Like, once you take this thing out to the range and move around with it, it gives you an appreciation for any soldier that was issued this. And it's still a lot of fun even being semi-auto, and it's better than a display brick that's a welded up B.A.R that no longer functions. So to me, it's worth it, but I can see people being apprehensive, especially at that price point. But they're cool guns, and I'm glad I own one. It was one that I figured I would never own, and one day, look at that. Points at Armory Auctions really did hook me up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. I'll come up with something kind of cool.